Ladies and gentlemen, I am honored to present our latest research achievement, SummonBrush. And here is the content. Users are highly accustomed to touch interaction on physical touchscreens due to the widespread adoption of mobile devices. Thus, spatial touch interaction is one of the essential interaction paradigms in XR. To improve visibility and interaction precision, virtual user interfaces are much larger in XR. This increased size often results in extensive arm movements. When performing spatial touch interaction, especially when performing edge-based gestures for summoning hidden windows, such as notification center, background applications, which leads to increased interaction time and potentially more fatigue. To overcome these drawbacks, we introduce SummonBrush. The SummonBrush technique adds a virtual writing brush to the index fingertip of a user's hand. When making contact with a virtual user interface, the virtual brush bends and diverges and ink starts to diffuse in it. SummonBrush features two modes based on the bending extent of the brush. The first mode is the brush mode, where the bending extent remains below a certain threshold. This is indicated visually by either the absence of ink in the brush or ink filling only a portion of it. In brush mode, users can use the brush to tap buttons or swipe lightly to navigate through pages. The second mode is the summon mode, activated when the bending extent exceeds the threshold, which is visually represented by the ink fully filling the brush, indicating that the brush has been pressed firmly enough. In summon mode, users can utilize the brush to execute vertical firm swipe gestures in situ to summon windows hidden in off-screen areas. They can also utilize the brush to perform horizontal firm swipe gestures in situ to summon the thumbnail list of background applications. Here are the conditions to evaluate SummonBrush. Baseline condition 1: unconstrained hand. The user can see their own hand passing through the interface. Baseline condition 2: constrained hand. The user's real hand passes through the interface, but the virtual hand is blocked. We conducted the first user study to evaluate three methods. Participants need to summon the notification and control center and the home screen. The results show that SB reduced summon time by 39% compared to CH and UH. No significance in error rate. For user experience, participants preferred SB for minimal arm movements and better kinesthetic feedback. Participants felt stronger kinesthetic illusion under SB. Here are the trajectories of SummonBrush: unconstrained hand, constrained hand. SB requires less arm movements. We conducted the second user study to further evaluate three methods. Participants need to do: summon multiple background applications, cycle them through, activate or close one. The results show that SB reduced performance time by 34% compared to CH and UH. No significance in error rate. For user experience, participants preferred SB for minimal arm movements and better kinesthetic feedback. Participants found SB less tiring and more intuitive for cycling through applications. Here are the trajectories of SummonBrush: unconstrained hand, constrained hand. SB requires less arm movements. Over half of participants experienced a sticking problem with UH and CH techniques. This issue occurs when the participants move their fingers left to right to start the next right to left swipe, after completing the last one. Without haptic feedback, they often move their finger left to right before completely retracting their fingers out of the space behind the user interface. Consequently, the application thumbnail list, which has shifted leftward due to the last right to left swipe, moves rightward with their finger, resulting in feelings of frustration. SB technique avoids this by using a brush instead of direct finger contact. Bending effect enhances user experience by providing kinesthetic feedback. Ink effect transforms appendage into a progress bar, which enhances user performance. SummonBrush is less exhausting than UH and CH. Demonstrate the high practicality of a depth direction interaction technique in reducing arm fatigue during touch interactions. For SummonBrush ink color, blue ink can blend with blue UI elements, reducing visibility. Future work will enable context-aware color sampling to avoid matching surroundings. For kinesthetic illusion mechanism, tools become extensions after achieving sufficient proficiency. The visual transformations of an appendage, when contacting a virtual user interface, were found to induce the kinesthetic illusion. Future work will use EMG and EG to analyze muscle and neural activity. Our future works are: investigate the relationship between brush length and widget size. For minimal arm movements and high touch accuracy. Add the reposition mode to facilitate access to remote targets within the user interface. Here is the video for the reposition mode. Note that summon mode and reposition mode correspond to medium swipe and firm swipe, respectively. The user can execute a firm swipe gesture in the desired direction, and small circle appears. Press in brush mode within the circle to move the user interface. Interact with the target in brush mode. SummonBrush can enhance user experience through bending effects by providing kinesthetic feedback. Enhance user performance through ink effects. Enable in situ interaction with minimal arm movements. Significantly reduce physical demand by allowing ergonomic arm positions. Thanks for watching.